Fiscal third quarter results from Disney out. Julia Boorstin is with us. We're going to be talking about Disney all day long. So many things.
Well, Disney beating earnings expectations. Its fiscal third quarter earnings of $1.61 ahead of estimates of $1.47. Revenue grew 2% to $23.65 billion. That is just below estimates of $23.7 billion. This is its first revenue miss in over a year. Now, Disney Plus subscriber growth was just ahead of estimates, as was its average revenue per user. The company also raising its full-year EPS guidance by 10 cents to $5.85 ahead of estimates, also raising full-year guidance for operating income from the direct-to-consumer business, up from $1 billion to $1.3 billion, and raising its full-year forecast for operating income for the experiences division to 8%. It had been a 6 to 8% range. Now, the profit beat was driven by a huge beat in direct-to-consumer operating income, $346 million versus the $206 million anticipated by analysts. The company also guiding to the addition of 10 million subscribers of Disney Plus and Hulu in the fiscal fourth quarter. This would be primarily as a result of the expanded charter deal. Now, CFO Hugh Johnston telling me that the domestic parks had their best Q3 ever, showing no negative impact from Universal's Epic Universe launching in Orlando. The broader experiences division growing revenue 8% and operating income 13%. Johnston also saying they expect the NFL deal to be a nickel accretive to earnings within a year of its close, and that they're really focused on integrating Hulu and Disney Plus and selling them bundled with that new ESPN app, which is launching August 21st. And of course, this all comes in the heels of that news that the NFL is taking a 10% stake in ESPN in exchange for the NFL network, Red Zone, NFL's fantasy business, and some of those other rights. Guys?
Stock was up $4 when Alex Sherman was here. Yeah. Now down, just down 4. So you can see it there. Actually, there's a daily chart.
It bounced back at one point.
It did. It was up by one trade, it looked like.
Yeah, one trade and then bounced back down.
And to me, this is really reflecting the fact that Disney has had revenue beats the past several quarters. I think it's been 5 straight quarters of revenue beats. So not to have a revenue beat, but to have such a big earnings beat. The stock also had a big run up in the past 3 months since its last earnings. 3 months ago, they reported subscriber gains for Disney Plus instead of the loss that had been anticipated. So here we're seeing, more of that in terms of the ongoing growth of Disney Plus and the whole streaming business becoming far more profitable. But I think we'll hear more about this with Hugh Johnston coming up.
It was 83 in April. It's only. What month is it? Is it August?
It is.
Yeah.
But it's
it did have a run-up.
Yeah.
And yet he will be on. Even though he's not, I used to always ask him about, why is it, can't you make a decent snack that's not a corn chip? Yeah. I think he's got a love for snacks still. I think, don't you think?
Look,
should I ask him about that?
Hugh has talked about very, very seriously at Disney. He understands this company in and out. They needed a CFO, somebody like him, to be in there doing these things.
So there's no synergy with the.
Not unless you count the
turkey
wings
not
that they sell.
He was pretty good at
with him
Pepsi.
for sports.
Yeah.
We have a lot of sports news to talk about with him.
Yeah, right. And what do you eat when you're watching sports? What do you do?
There is a lot of eating of snacks, but a lot of big deals that he's been overseeing.
Okay.
In the parks, you can get a turkey leg.
And I'm sure Universal's that's doing fine. Maybe both.
Yeah, there was this theory
shift.
that you can draw more people to Orlando to check out the new
I don't
attractions.
think it wasn't a zero-sum game that people were going to leave Disney and just go to Universal. I'm sure that.
But it indicates that consumer spending must be strong for them to see those kind of results, especially at the domestic parks.
Right.